everybody, Dr. Raul Rodriguez here again with Rodriguez Rejuvenation. The holidays are upon us, and this is a time when most people think about packing on a few extra pounds during the holidays. But today and over the upcoming weeks, so stay tuned, I'm going to be giving you tips on how to lose your fat bulges during the holidays. Today I'm going to talk briefly about mesotherapy, which is an injection technique where I can inject medications into small fat pockets that damage the fat cells and cause the fat cells there to shrink down in size. The medications damage the cell wall, and then the fat that is contained inside the fat cells leaks out gradually over a period of about 8 weeks or so. It's good for small fat pockets like under the chin, axillary fat pads, the pones, love handles, and the inner thigh area. It's a great way to get those small fat bulges to reduce without surgery and without exercise. Hello everybody, Dr. Raul Rodriguez here with Rodriguez Rejuvenation. This holiday period, we're talking about how to reduce those fat bulges. Today I'm going to talk to you about what foods to avoid when you're getting mesotherapy and what you should be doing. Now, the fat cells have receptors on them. They have alpha receptors and beta receptors. The alpha receptors, when they're stimulated, they tell the fat cell store more calories. What things cause those alpha receptors to tell the fat cell store more fat? Well, refined carbohydrates, alcohol, fats, and actually lack of sleep and stress, because that causes an increase in your cortisol level, and that also activates the alpha receptors telling those fat cells store more fat. Now, the fat cells also have beta receptors, and what can you do with beta receptors? You can eat low glycemic index carbs, and also exercise is a great way to stimulate those beta receptors, especially if you combine it with a little trick that I do called intermittent fasting. That forces the fat cells to give up the calories that they have for fuel to sustain your body, and those are some little tricks that you can employ while you're getting your mesotherapy to reduce those small fat bulges that you don't like. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll talk a little bit more about other things that you can do to lose those fat bulges during the holidays. Hello everybody, Dr. Raul Rodriguez here again. We're talking about mesotherapy as a way to reduce those fat bulges during the holiday period. Now, I'm going to go over what to expect, what you can expect when you get your mesotherapy treatment. Once again, these are injections into small fat pockets that get the fat cells to shrink down over a period of 6 to 8 weeks after each injection session. It's a very simple procedure. There's no anesthetic required. We just simply clean the skin with an alcohol solution. We use a really little tiny needle that you don't even feel, because I use a special technique that I learned in France, so that you don't feel the actual needle itself. What to expect afterwards? You may have some swelling for about 8 to 10 days. If it's done on the body, like on the tummy, the love handles, the saddlebags, or the inner thighs, or even the axillary armpits, you may not notice anything. If you have it done under the chin, you can expect this area to be swollen for about 8 to 10 days. There's no need for any pain medicines to be used afterwards, and you can use it to resume your normal activities after 24 to 48 hours. There's no downtime like there might be associated with a more invasive procedure or with the liposuction that we also offer as an alternative for those that are interested in the surgery. So, mesotherapy for fat bulges, simple little thing, just a bunch of little tiny picks in an area where you want the fat to be reduced. And it's a procedure that has really no pain and no downtime.